Okay, I'm back to answer another question. And this question is kind of like a combination of multiple questions that are essentially trying to get at the same thing, where people are asking, what grade am I teaching? Why did I choose to go back to go back to elementary school from middle school? And if I'm concerned about like the workload. So again, I'll be teaching fifth grade within the same district. I did consider teaching at a different middle school, but I just decided that I wanted to just go ahead and go back to elementary and give that a shot. And really, the reason why I chose that is because I think I've said before, I never disliked teaching elementary school. And the only reason I went to the middle school level initially was because at that time, I thought I wanted to take on the administrative role some time down the line. And in my district, you need to be able to show that you work well in both settings in order to, be a viable candidate. I've since decided I don't want to do that. So that was one reason. Like I never disliked it. Two, there were things that I missed about elementary school while teaching middle school, like reading picture books, teaching math. There's a certain amount of innocence and youthfulness you can maintain at an elementary campus. And at this point, the benefits of teaching middle school in terms of workload, prep time, no longer really outweighed elementary school, at least in my district. So since I left elementary school, they've just gotten more prep time here and there. So that now we do have, I think, PE a couple times a week. This upcoming year, there's going to be a visual and performing arts class that happens once a week. Mondays are always minimum days. So, like, the discrepancy in prep time is not as great as it once was. So, as far as whether or not I have any fear, any apprehensions about the workload difference, I really don't. I think that I don't have any fear about the change because I know that I'm a good teacher. I know how to run a classroom and I have that pretty much solidly in place. And I think that transition from third to eighth really showed me that I can make those kinds of changes. And I think I don't typically give myself a lot of grace, but when I'm going into a new environment, I am really good about telling myself, well, this first year, you're not going to be an expert at anything. You're going to have to go in there, kind of see what it is and then adjust accordingly, so I don't have these lofty expectations of myself that I don't think I can achieve. I know elementary school has changed. I know I'll have to my adjust to the kids independence level, but overall I have no fear. I'm not worried about the increased workload. Someone asked if I get paid more. I don't get any different kind of pay or anything like that. So more than anything, I'm just excited.